Hi everyone, this is Ed from Demon Speed Motorsports. I'm here to talk to you today about trackside equipment essentials for you to support with your cup car, or if you don't have a cup car, a lot of these will also be applicable. Now, most of the products that we're talking about today you can get from Demon Speed Motorsports, but a few you can't, and I'll mention which are which as we go through it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is actually something that you can't get from Demon Speed Motorsports. And that is, we like the Milwaukee M18 fuel impact wrench. It's a 1/2-inch impact, and with the cup cars, we need to take off the wheel nuts. They're put on at about 340 foot-pounds, and this unit here is able to do that. It comes with 2 batteries as well as the charging unit. And you know, the case is nice because it actually has enough room in the nose that we keep the socket for the 997 cup cars right in the same box, right with it. But I'll tell you what, when we're at the track, we use this for everything. It's not just for the wheel nuts. Whenever we have to take anything apart on the car, we're always going to grab this first. So great product, great. There's plenty of places that can sell this to you. Demon Speed isn't just one of them. So the next thing to talk about, and cup car owners, are these double height jack stands, right? Again, they're trackside support item. Now, Demon Speed has an entire video dedicated to the double height jack stands, their use, how to put them up on second height. I encourage you to go watch that video. Obviously, this is something that Demon Speed does sell. Great product for the 996, 997 cup owners. 991 and Cayman owners, this is also a necessity, just not through Demon Speed at the moment. This is an awesome trackside support piece of equipment. It is a can of spray paint made to Carrera Weiss. Demon Speed has a specially made, packaged, and we sell these. It's great to have a couple of cans with you, just in case you need to cover up a little something that might have happened on track with your cup car. Great product. Demon Speed obviously does sell that. Great value, great product. Get a couple of cans just to keep in the trailer. Replenish as often as you need to. The next one that we have here is the Demon Speed alignment bar, right? So the Demon Speed alignment bar is used to help you do your toe alignment at the track, in the shop, wherever you're going to do it. You set up your smart strings, and you have your string coming across your wheel and your tire, and you're able to go up, and these actually contact the tire. I know a lot of them contact the wheel. When you're doing your tape measure, you're always contacting the wheel, not the tire. But we found that, you know, with the way that tires are manufactured these days, you get extremely consistent results even up against the tire. So nice broad foot to be able to go up against the tire, and it works with many different tire sizes. And what you have on the top here is you have 2 machinist scales, so you can see across both readings at the same time where exactly the string is contacting it. So you can see if you've got toe in or toe out directly without going back and forth with 2 rulers to be able to see where you're at. Also, I have the inside up at this point, but these can be disassembled, flipped around, and the opposite side is metric. So if you prefer your toe readings in metric instead of English, we do that, we handle that, it's part of the package. The next thing to talk about here is your torque wrench, right? As cup owners, you need to have a big torque wrench. As I had mentioned previously, the wheel nuts are torqued to 340 foot-pounds. So what kind of torque wrench to get? We like the Precision Instruments torque wrench. It comes in a nice small case. It's broken down. It's a good value for the quality that it is. And it assembles the full length to give you a range of 200 to 600 foot-pounds, which is perfect for putting on the wheel nuts, and also reversible. So it will actually do the counterclockwise direction as well as the clockwise direction. You just have to flip around the position of the head. Not something that you can get at Demon Speed Motorsports. Plenty of vendors carry that for you, though. The next thing to talk about is your nitrogen system for your air jacks. Demon Speed carries the hoses with a pressure relief on it so that you can evacuate the system, so you can quick disconnect everything apart. The hose comes with all of the fittings. We also sell the Harris Lincoln Motorsports regulator, as well as both the Crontec and the Stabuli lances, whatever you would like. The advantage of the Harris Lincoln Motorsports regulator is that it's a very high flow regulator. Now, if you were to go out and get a regulator just from a weld shop, it's going to flow a lot slower than this one does, which means your car goes up in the air a lot slower. The Lincoln Motorsports version of it is a high flow version and much better for using with your air jacks than the regular welding version of that. So I've talked about all these pieces. The one piece that I haven't talked about is this little thing right here. Demon Speed sells these for both the Crontec or the Stabuli, and all it is a swivel, right? And they're made by either Crontec or Stabuli to be able to put this right onto your wand, and it will change your life. To be able to not have the hose coming straight up out of the lance, to be able to have the swivel on it and be able to have it move all the way around wherever you want it to be. You wouldn't think it was that big of a deal until you've owned one, and you can see how nice it is with that little swivel on there. So take a look at that. Think about adding that to your system as well. Nice little piece there. So the last thing I have here to talk about is the Transfill Kit. Now, you'll see that on the website. You might be confused as to exactly what this is. So what this does is when we go to the racetrack, we have more than one bottle of nitrogen. Usually what we do is we have the full-size bottle of nitrogen that we keep inside the trailer, and we have a much smaller, much easily portable version of that we run around and we do the trackside support for the car with. The problem is that you don't get that many lifts out of a bottle this size, and you end up running out of nitrogen in this bottle. Whereas you've got this one in the trailer that's still able to be used. You got to roll it out, do whatever you need to do. The advantage of the Transfill Kit is that at the track, you can refill your small bottle with your large bottle. So if you've got a full large bottle, you can transfer the nitrogen pressure so it equalizes out between the two. You don't end up with a full bottle of nitrogen on the small tank. There we go. There you end up with the average between the two. But because the big bottle is so large and the small bottle is so small, it doesn't drop the pressure of the large bottle by that much to refill the small bottle. Let me just hook up this end to the small bottle, and I'll show you how it works. So you get both sides all nice and snug, not too tight. There's an O-ring in there to complete the seal, so it doesn't have to be super tight. There's a bleed-off valve here, just like we have on our hoses, which is how we got the idea to do it. You want to make sure that's shut, and you turn on the pressure to your large bottle, and then you open up the valve to the small bottle, and you can hear that it's transferring gas from the one to the other. You just wait until the small bottle and the large bottle have equalized in pressure, and now you've got a small bottle that's all ready to go without any issues. So those are a good selection of trackside equipment that Demon Speed recommends that we use ourselves and that we are really happy with and want everybody else to be happy with their trackside experience as well. So visit DemonSpeedMotorsports.com for these products and many others.